Greetings to all the respected faculty. I'm thankful to PCSI for this opportunity. My name is Vatsal Singh from Department of Cardiology, Jipmer, Pondicherry, and today I'm presenting a case of challenging PDA stenting done at our lab. This was a 3-month-old child. She was full term, 4.3 kg birth, 4.3 kg of weight, and she presented with symptoms of new onset cyanosis and breathlessness. Her saturation was 58% in all 4 limbs. Echocardiography showed situs solitus levocardia and tricuspid atresia. There was an ASD of adequate size. Right ventricle was rudimentary, giving rise to a small pulmonary artery. Pulmonary annulus was only 3 millimeters with little anterograde flow. Bilateral branch PAs were confluent and of good size. A PDA was present arising from the descending thoracic aorta just below the left subclavian artery, and it was significantly narrowed at its aortic end. So a diagnosis of hypoplastic right heart syndrome with severe PS and PDA-dependent pulmonary circulation was made. This child had a single ventricle physiology and a PDA-dependent flow, and she was desaturating acutely. She was symptomatic, so we had to do an intervention. She was too young for a Glenn shunt because just 3 months old, so we only had 2 options, either to do a BT shunt or to go for PDA stenting. So we decided to go for PDA stenting. So we took a right femoral artery access and placed a 4F sheath. And this angiogram in the LAO view, you can see that we have brought a 4F pigtail into the aortic arch and taken an angio to profile the ductus. So the ductus is visible here, filling the pulmonary arteries. In this still image, you can see that the child had bovine aortic arch, and this ductus was very narrow at the aortic end. And this acute narrowing of this aortic end was giving rise to cyanosis. This is a lateral angiogram using a 4F Cook sheath. And here you can see that the ductus is present. And in addition to that, another channel is present, a small aortopulmonary collateral arising just below the ductus and attaching to the confluence of pulmonary arteries. Now we tried to engage the ductus and multiple attempts were made, but after using different catheters, we were not able to engage the aortic end of the ductus because it was very narrow. However, the aortopulmonary collateral could be easily engaged. In this image, you can see that the aortopulmonary collateral has been engaged with a 4F IMA catheter. So now, because we were not able to engage the ductus, we had 3 options left. Either to change our arterial access site, or to choose the transvenous route that was very complex, or to use this collateral, either use it to reach the PDA or to stent this collateral itself. So we tried to negotiate a wire across this aortopulmonary channel, and in this lateral image you can see that a run through Terumo 014 coronary wire we had negotiated from the descending thoracic aorta across this aortopulmonary collateral into the main pulmonary artery, making a loop there, and then entering into the ductus from the pulmonary end to the aortic end and then back to the aortic arch. So this way we could access the ductus. Next, we brought a balloon over this wire. This was a 2 into 12 mm Maverick semi-compliant balloon, and we inflated it across the aortic end at 8 atmospheres pressure. Next, we tried to bring a stent across this loop. However, the stent was not tracking due to lack of support. We even tried using buddy wire technique, but that also failed. But we had dilated the aortic end of the ductus. So we thought that maybe we could wire the aortic end of the ductus directly now. So here you can see that next time when we try to wire the aortic end, we could do it easily, and the wire crossed the aortic end of the ductus through the ductus into the pulmonary artery. So once a stable wire position was reached, we brought a stent over this wire. This was a Pronova 4 into 13 mm sirolimus eluting stent, and this stent was inflated across the ductus at 11 atmosphere pressures. So in this final angiogram, you can see that the stent is well expanded. with good pulmonary blood flow. So in this complex congenital heart disease, the ductus is complex and it could be tortuous, it could be difficult to engage the ductus. So in our case, we tried we tried the engaging the aortic end of the ductus. It was difficult. So we had the option of changing the aortic arterial access site or to use the collateral. Luckily, we were able to use the collateral and engage the ductus. And as a bailout strategy, we were even planning to stent the collateral also. The child saturation remained above 80% and she gained adequate weight on follow. 7 months later, she underwent clean shunt and she is doing well in follow. So the learning point is that if additional collaterals are present, they can be used to access the ductus, or if of adequate size, they can itself be stented to get adequate pulmonary blood flow.